Welcome back and welcome if you've just joined us here on this Thursday edition of Morning News Today. Let's focus now on our lead story this morning.
Yeah, it's not going to make motorists very happy. The Johannesburg Roads Agency is rehabilitating a bridge on the M2, and that's in the Joburg CBD.
The highway will be closed today from the Crown Interchange to Maritzburg Street for 8 months.
Well, our reporter Kailishle Khumalo is out and about this morning following the story for us. Kaya, a very good morning to you. So you're there. We know the project begins in earnest, the rehabilitation project. What are you seeing? What do you know? Preparations for all of this?
Yuveka, what we're seeing currently, the cars are still passing here, so we're still waiting for the Johannesburg Roads Agency personnel to essentially come here and close the road. But what we know so far is the mayor of the city of Johannesburg, also Herman Mashaba, had said it's important that they undertake such a refurbishment because there is a structural defect in this particular highway. So about 12,000 people do use it, motorists to be precise, but perhaps to give more lowdown in as far as this issue is concerned is the Johannesburg Metro Police's Sup Wayne Minnaar. So Sup, a very good morning to you. Thank you so much indeed for joining us. So maybe just first of all, why is it so important to undertake this particular refurbishment?
Well, look, it's important that we do close the road for the period when the bridges will be repaired, because we wouldn't want the bridges to collapse. So it's therefore important that we have to close off the section of the freeway here at Maritzburg Road off-ramp, where we will then allow for the teams to be able to work on the bridges.
And of course, for now, it's still running smooth. But we know during the course of the morning, it's going to be rather a bit of a pandemonium. So do you have any alternatives for the motorists?
Yes, we want to encourage motorists who will be traveling towards Sandton and Rosebank to make use of the N3 rather, and then go onto the N1 and exit at Ravonia or William Nicol. Or if people will be traveling towards Roodepoort, make use of the N12 and N1 and then exit at 14th Avenue. So for now, the M2 East and West is still flowing, and the barricades, the offloading of the barricades is taking longer than anticipated. Currently, the Heidelberg Road off-ramp is being blocked off, but as soon as the teams are done there, they will be coming over onto the M2 West at Maritzburg Road off-ramp.
And just before I let you go, Sup, just to make sure that the process runs smooth, must motorists make sure that they take like extra time or an hour or so to make sure that they're not inconvenienced much?
I think it's going to be necessary that all motorists then increase their traveling time once the road is closed, because it's definitely going to cause congestion, and also to find other roads to reach their points of destination. Like for an example, the Main Reef Road. Main Reef Road is the road parallel to the freeway. That can be used as an alternative, but we know that is also going to get busy. So people may have to change their times, they stagger their times, their starting time at work, and start a little earlier and then leave earlier, or start later and work a little later.
All right, so thank you so much indeed there to the JMPD's Wayne Minnaar, really just trying to give you some tips of coping. So far it's really flowing quite smoothly, but we know as the day progresses, it's really going to be a very frustrating process for a number of road users here. So back to you.
Yeah, and you remember, Kailishle, that's what we call the double-decker section in Johannesburg. That whole area from the Crown Interchange into the CBD on the M2, then it becomes like a double-decker. But thank you very much, Kailishle. But we do know